Hi, my name is Jacob, and this is my new YouTube channel called Legoteensuperstructor. And today I'll be telling you my thoughts on the Resistance Y-Wing microfighter set 75263 and the Resistance Y-Wing Starfighter set 75249. This is Zori Bliss, which is the only minifigure in the Resistance microfighter set. And she has a nice specially gold molded helmet, and underneath that she has a black face. And the reason she only has a black face is because the LEGO creators created this set before the Rise of Skywalker movie came out, and even in the movie you didn't get to see her whole face. All you got to see was under her visor. And she also has two specially molded guns and some nice printing on her torso and legs to represent that she's a spice runner. And she also has some back printing as well. This is the Resistance Y-Wing microfighter. And at the very front you have these two gray pieces that represent the laser guns of the ship. And right in front of those you have these two windshield pieces that represent the cockpit of the ship. And right behind those you have this little space where you can fit your one minifigure in the set, Zori Bliss. And behind her you have these two flexible black pieces that represent the cannons of the ship. And on either side of the cannons you have two flip-fire missiles that work just like this. And right next to those, you have the engines, which are on either side. And right behind those, you have these two translucent pink pieces that represent the thrust. And I think this set's pretty good, but my only issues with it are I think there's too much red on the front of the ship, and I think it's a bit overpriced for the $10 that it costs. I think it should only cost $8. So I'm going to give this set a good old 9 out of 10. This is Dio, which is one of the 5 minifigures in the Resistance microfighter set. And he has some side printing on either side to show that he is a BB-8 style droid. And he is just attached by a stud. And he also you can attach a stud to the back of his head. And he has side printing on either side. This is the Snow Trooper, and he has a black blaster rifle. And he has a specially molded helmet, and if you take that off, he has an angry clone face, which comes on all stormtroopers and clone troopers and anything like that. And he has some torso and leg printing to represent what he needs to wear in Arctic environments. And if you turn him around, he has a cape. This is Poe, and he has a silver blaster and a black hairpiece, and he has a nice face print with a beard. And he has a torso to represent what he would wear on the planet Pisana. And if you turn him around, he has a second face print, and a back print, and a satchel. This is the Astromech droid that comes in the set. And he has a nice face print and some printing on the front to show that he is an Astromech droid. And he has the special molded legs and head. And if you turn him around, he also has a back print for his head. And the set also comes with Zori Bliss. This is the Resistance Y-Wing Starfighter. And at the very front, you have these two gray shooters. And you have some white sloping, which is on either side. And you have this nice red sticker detailing and a little red slope. And you have some red sticker detailing here as well, which is also on both sides. And you have the cockpit, and as you can see, I put the Zori Bliss minifigure inside there. And behind the cockpit, you have a rotatable cannon, which turns all the way around. And right behind the rotatable cannon is where you can put your turquoise Astromech droid, which is attached to a jumper plate. And right behind him, you have this nice place where you can drop your projectiles. And if you take this up, you can turn the knob, and the projectiles will fall right out. And you also have some landing gear, which is also at the front. And you have some nice greebling, which is here and here. And you have some sticker detailing on the engines, and some nice doming. And you can see these translucent pink pieces right over here that are used for the engines. And now we're going to show the set at a different angle. This is the ship from the other angle. And at the very front, you have the cockpit, like I talked about earlier. And if you open it, there's a computer and a tan-tiled seat in there. You can close it up. And you have some nice doming for the front of each of the engines. And right over here and here, you have the missiles. And we'll turn it around to the back. And from the back, you can see this is the knob you turn to shoot out the bombs. And you have the engines from the back, and there's the thrust. And this is all you can really see from this angle. So I really think this is a really great set. I only have one issue with it, which is that I think it's kind of overpriced. And like when you pick it up, you don't really feel like it's $70. I think it feels like more of a $50 set. But there's really great things about it as well, like nice detailing for the cockpit and really nice tiling and stickers and really nice play feature with the dropping bombs. And the turquoise droid is the best minifigure in this set, and I really like how it was done. So overall, 9.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Click the link down below to check out more of my videos. And stay tuned for next week when I tell you my thoughts on the Diesel Knot.